One last idea I want to share with you while we're standing just in front of the Western Wall and the Temple Mount area. This idea actually takes us all the way back to where we began our touring Calatrava Bridge. Remember, we spoke about a relationship between two forces as you took a sibling or someone with you at home and you worked out how to lean back and see the tension between you, or rather the balancing force between you. So if we think about the story of a balancing act, I want to share one idea about relationships. You know, once upon a time, there were two brothers, and each brother had a farm. The one brother, though, had a wife and kids, and the other brother lived alone. And one night, the brother with the family said to himself, I feel bad. My brother's all on his own, and there's no one to help him do the harvest and work. You know what? I think I'm going to take a sack of wheat, and I'm going to take it to my brother. And so up he picked this sack of wheat, and over he walked over the mountain to the other side where his brother lived. And his brother, that same night, had a dream. And he said to himself, I'm living all alone, but I only have to feed myself. I don't need to feed a big family. My brother must be having a hard time. Let me take some of my crops and let me walk over the mountain to where my brother lives. And so they each did that secretly. And so it continued. And every morning when the brothers would wake up, they'd look at their sacks of sheaves and they'd realize it didn't look like they'd lost anything. It was the same as before. And they never understood what it was. And then one night, the two brothers at the same time start walking up the hill from two different directions. And they meet on the top of the hill and they hug each other and they kiss each other as they realize each of them, through the kindness of their hearts, has been looking after each other. And God looks down and says, that's what I love seeing. That's where I want my temple to be. And so according to that story, that is the reason why behind us, where you see the golden dome of the rock, it is built on the place where the Jewish temple used to stand, because that is the holiest spot where God sees the love between each other. And for our last special treat of the day, there is nothing like ending a tour with something sweet, something soft, something that is absolutely delish. And therefore we have come to the greatest ice cream store here, just outside the old city walls of Jerusalem, at Golda's Ice Creams. And look at that, the delicious ice cream that you've never tasted anything like it. I'll just end off by saying like this, not only is it delicious ice cream, but Golda was the first woman prime minister we ever had in the state of Israel, and hopefully the first of many that will be to come. So enjoy, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you again. Enjoy your ice cream.
שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד.